Hello. Just looking at Delta here. Feels a lot weirder doing this with the what's it called? Camera on. It's a messy chart, but this is one I've done a lot of work on. And again, just sharing it so, you know, people can see. I like Delta, good airline. There's a lot, you could get into all the fundamentals of the company, a lot of debt, etc. But I don't know. I think airlines overall in the future, people love to travel. People like experiences. I don't think this is ever really going to go away anytime soon. Of course, as we know, trends can change. Look at you can see obviously the all time performance. Been a brutal stock unless you held it from after the great financial crisis through the low rate period of the mid thousands all the way up through the recovery. Obviously, it got to a point where the market just seemed like it was just going to keep it at a consistent value. Market did not see a whole lot of growth for airlines up through this area. And then obviously we got the sick event where travel obviously was affected bigly. Um, and then we got, and then obviously markets said airlines are way undervalued here. Moved the at least Delta and General Airlines I think experienced similar uh, trend where the market said way undervalued here. Let's move it up. And then you get to this point and the market is inconclusive about the future of airlines. Airlines took on a lot of debt. You got a whole host of things. But as you can see, it's basically been a huge, long, just consolidation period for Delta, at least. And you can just see the brutals. I mean, if you're trying to, like, I've been in and out of Delta, and gosh, man, if you're not just dollar cost averaging this thing for like 20-year time frame or something, it's been a really brutal stock just because of the okay, you get it down here, you feel happy, it gets up to here, oh nice, I'm feeling good, and then it crashes a little bit and you're like, oh shoot, okay, it consolidates, then it goes up to here, you're feeling really good. And then it subsequently just absolutely gets destroyed back to here. But then the market recovers Delta, and now you've got a fairly strong uptrend. I mean, and again, this is the 3 standard deviation from the 150-day simple moving average. It did get extreme here. The market punished Delta for getting too ahead of itself. Um, Too much growth was priced in, whatever. And then the market sold the stock back down to about the 37 range. But now it's getting kind of exciting again, which with this one, anytime you get excited about it, you got to be a little careful because who knows if it's going to get smoked back down. But I don't know. I could say, in my opinion, again, I don't think the travel trend is going to change too much in the near future. Obviously, recession, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I feel like Delta long term, just the way it's set up from a consolidation basis and whatnot, I think it's definitely trend is in its favor. The huge long term trend, could be up to here theoretically, and that would be like years still before that kind of move. I wrote in here the 2014 to 2019 consolidation of doom. You can see back to here. I mean, if you are like a short term person, and you buy it and you're so excited. It's really just one big consolidation period. And then obviously, once the crash of uh, the pandemic happened, boom, it washes out all the short term minded people that have entered in this area. And so it's basically, in my opinion, what it's basically doing is it's trying to get that long term trend back and going. Um, and I think it'll be successful, and time will tell, obviously. But it's had a lot of work to do to, if you're short term minded in the airlines, then this stock has been really, really tough to hold. But I like it over the long term. Not financial advice. Make your own decisions. You're responsible for your own decisions. Seek a financial professional. I'm just a guy who's looking at charts. It looks decent. And this is on the weekly time frame. This is the 1 day. On the 1 day, you can see that it's quite strong from. They had the whole issue with when CrowdStrike got hacked or whatever. Microsoft got hacked through CrowdStrike, and that affected. I don't know if you saw those headlines. That affected Delta in a big way. That was basically in this period of time. And in classic market uh, fashion, it kind of used a really strong negative event to actually reverse and go to the positive direction. And so you've got a really pretty strong short term trend here. Whether this continues or not, I mean, I hope so. I'd like it to. I think there's a case, you can make a strong case that this short term trend will continue. Um, but over the long term, I definitely think we're looking at higher prices for Delta Airlines. Only time will tell. It's going to be interesting to watch it play out. Hope you enjoy.